All right, we're going to try something a little bit different today because people tell me that I'm entirely too serious sometimes, and we're going to call this segment War Stories, where we just share humorous stories that have happened to me in the field, because I've been in the field a long time, and if you've been in construction for more than 5 minutes, you know of all the absurd things that can happen during a business day. So this is War Stories. Huh, good gravy, y'all. What is it good for? Probably not good for YouTube. Anyway, so back in 2015, I was on my second solo project as a safety professional. We were working in Florida at the Emerald Breeze Resort Hotel, which is still there. I believe it's a Holiday Inn Express project that was an EUL project under the United States Air Force. And it was a cast-in-place structure. We had a crane on site. We were going vertical, and we were up on the second floor doing a pour. I was up on the second floor. I was up on the second floor watching the pour. Had to come down to go do something in the office, and I was walking along as I usually do, and I look down and I see a pile of form oil in front of me near the ladder, and I'm like, and I go to walk through it. Kids, go around hazards, don't walk through them, because I slipped, fell over an edge going toward the ladder, and twisted my ankle about as bad as I ever had, and it did not feel good. So I stand up and I'm sitting there hopping on one leg like this, embarrassed, looking around me like this. No one had noticed yet, and I'm like, oh, now I have to get down off the second floor ladder. So I hobble over to the ladder, get on the ladder, and as I go down the 35 rungs, I think to myself, oh, I'm the safety guy and I just hurt myself. Oh, I'm the safety guy. I'm going to have to do a report on myself. Oh, look, tube socks. If you ever watch Seinfeld, you'll get that reference. I'm going to have to do a report on myself. I'm going to have to call my regional safety manager and go, hey, I hurt myself. And more importantly, word's going to get back to my father, who's the vice president of safety in the corporate division. Oh, man. So I get down the ladder, hobble to the office. I see the crane operator looking at me. And, you know, it was rather embarrassing. I had to go. I had made an awkward phone call to corporate, told them that I hurt myself. My dad calls me and goes, are you serious? And I go, yes, sir. He goes, well, you need to go down the street to the clinic right now. And I'm like, for what? He goes, you're going to get a drug test. And I mean right now, you idiot. And I go, yes, sir. So I go get the drug test, filled out the report on myself, embarrassed me, my dad, who worked for that company for 40 years. It's a great day. So the next day I come in, I was at home at like 9 p.m. I got home that night, and boy, did my ankle swell up. It looked like a ham on Christmas morning, and it hurt twice as bad. And I called my dad, and I go, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it in the morning. And he gets all quiet, and you know, my dad is a very delicate individual and sympathetic to the needs of his son and family members. So he goes, let me explain to you what's going to happen. You're going to pop an aspirin, put some ice on it, and you're going to be a man. And when you get up in the morning, you're going to get the crutches that I left at your house out of the attic, and then you're going to go to work. Because if you cause me a lost time incident, I'm going to and bleep, 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 bleep. And I get off the phone and I go, yes, sir. So my pride shattered and my future hopeless. I go to work the following morning, and it really wasn't that bad. I only needed one crutch, but my pride had been destroyed. Everybody on the job site was like, hey, the safety guy hurt himself. It doesn't help that if you knew me in my personal life, you would realize that I am a very slew-foot individual. I might as well be walking with two 2x6s of 5 foot long strapped to either one of my feet, to be honest. So hope gone, pride destroyed. I walk out of the office with my crutch, and I'm going out to walk the job because I'm the safety guy and that's what I do. So I walk by the crane operator that I mentioned earlier, and his name is Lou. He's about 6'2". I don't know how he fit in the crane, and he's from Alabama. I'm from Pennsylvania originally, though now I live in the free state of Florida. So Lou was from Alabama, and I look up at him, he looks at me, and he gets that grin on his face that I just knew it was coming. He looks at me, and there's the crane company's guys are there. It's the morning huddle. They're doing their JHA, actually, which was refreshing because most people just usually sign it and don't really care. He looks at me and goes, from the deepest southern drawl you've ever heard in your life, and this is a family channel, so I'm not going to say exactly what he said, but he looks at me and goes, "Safety Man My Asterisk," and everybody just busts out laughing, and it was probably one of the most embarrassing days of my life. But it taught me a valuable lesson that even when the safety guy walks across the job and you see something in your path, go around it, or maybe even clean it up. That way, you don't have to hear somebody shout at you, "Safety Man My Asterisk."